Hey Greg, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, Louis.
Good morning to our viewers. Today is Sunday, 1st of March. Already.
1st of March, and live from Las Vegas, this is Garage Door Politics. My name is Greg,
My name is Louis.
and we want to welcome all our live viewers on YouTube, Facebook, and our live audio listeners on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and the list goes on and on.
And on.
And on, and on, and,
Okay.
and what happened this week?
So many.
Well,
Well, I have a pretty good idea.
well,
Now, we didn't talk about our agenda should be for today.
well, our
No, we just have an idea, but no.
Joe
How we
Biden.
gonna do this and that and that.
Well,
How long we gonna take?
well, the number one,
What you wanna talk for?
the number one issue is the
Not
corona.
corona.
Well, coronavirus, but
Not
I
yet.
want to touch on that. But first, let's go to the South Carolina primary.
Let's go over little things that then we can just go through very easy, and then we get to the coronavirus, but that's gonna be a little longer than
Well,
normal.
we'll get to that in our second half of our
Right.
episode here.
Okay.
But anyway,
South Carolina.
Joe Biden.
Okay. So what?
Well, do you think it gives him any momentum going into Super Tuesday for the Democratic nomination?
Everything is up in the air.
Okay.
Everything is up in the air.
Well, you know
I
what?
can see, they already knew that he was going to win because it seems it's one of his
His turn.
territory.
But you know what's funny? All of them that reported as soon as the polls closed, they with 0% votes counted, they gave Biden the check mark already with 0%.
What the heck?
That's speculation, isn't it?
That's a speculation because 1 week before, everybody already knew he was going to win.
Okay. Anyway, and then
So what the heck?
well, he's now he thinks he has momentum going in.
Well, okay, good for him.
All right, but also too, we lost one last night. Tom Steyer. Tom Steyer dropped out.
He
And
dropped out. That was spent what, 35 million?
$35 million on a campaign run that,
He should give us some a million each other,
well,
and many other people.
hell, I'd take $1 right now. But anyway, so Tom Steyer dropped out. Bernie Sanders campaign was a little upset yesterday because they said, how can they project Joe Biden winning with 0% of the votes counted?
But they should know. I keep telling you, they already knew 1 week before.
Well, I know that, but you know.
They should know.
You know, and I want to touch on that later and too about the media speculation because it seems like they speculate a lot. They should be in the stock market.
Don't we do right here? We
I
speculate
don't
here and there.
speculate. You know what? I like to bring
Oh,
facts.
please, everybody does it.
I like to bring facts.
We get
you
the
know?
facts and we speculate what might happen tomorrow.
No, that's an opinion, not a speculation.
We are speculating. I
Uh,
consider it, that's not an opinion.
Well,
Opinion is,
That's what we
Only
have
the
here.
facts.
We're getting our opinions.
but many times we speculate. Many times we speculate what might happen
All right.
tomorrow.
All right. Anyway. So
See, that's a foggy,
foggy.
gray area.
Okay, everything's a gray area here lately, but
Sure, I know that.
anyway, is what I want to talk about now. Do you think there's a possibility that Joe Biden can get back into the race against Bernie Sanders? Because it looks like a two-horse race right now. It really does. I don't see Warren going anywhere. I don't see Buttigieg.
Nobody's
doing
going
anything.
anywhere but both
That's what I mean.
Bernie
So-
and Biden.
So I think Tuesday is
Should be beat.
Tuesday
Oh, I
Tuesday
don't
is
know
gonna
what's
be,
that.
Tuesday is gonna be the one that really foretells what happens here. If Biden can somehow pull off or maintain even strength with Bernie Sanders, I think that's gonna make it an interesting Democrat race, because,
Yeah.
yeah, I like to call them the killer bees, Bernie and Biden, the killer bees. Anyway, you know, and I think in the long run, you know, I think Biden's got a chance if he can just quit putting his foot in his mouth. You know, he's kind of, it seems like he does that every other day. He kind of puts his foot in his mouth, and he just,
You know what the heck that is, Greg?
what is that?
Aging.
Aging? Well, Bernie doesn't do it really, except,
He does.
well, he likes Castro, but we know that. That was on and for anybody
And
who missed
here we
that.
go.
And you know, Bernie said on 60 Minutes interview, that was last week. Last week, and that was on after our taping last week.
Right.
But he said that Castro wasn't all bad, and he had a literacy program, and he taught people how to read and write. You know, so Castro was a good guy.
See,
Was a good guy.
Bernie, as an American, he doesn't know. Because of Castro, at the time, back in 1962, 63, United States, the statute cleared out many of the countries in South America and helped to install righteous governments, normally military people. It happened with Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Chile, and many others that I can't remember, just because of Castro. He doesn't know that, but I do.
Well, Bernie should know that because
He doesn't,
he
because I don't open my mouth to say, oh, he was a pretty good man. No, talk about Castro, regarding to Castro.
so.
I know what the heck he was.
But I have a question. Is that going
Freaking communist.
to turn off voters? Is that going to turn voters
The
off?
problem is, voters don't know about that either.
Well, because they're not taught history anymore. None of these
But
young people.
not in the United States. Those things I got from well, I lived in this situation
I understand.
back in the
But
70s.
it seems like anymore they're not taught history. What happened? Because it repeats itself, and you got to remember
It
that.
keeps repeating itself.
Because people don't learn from the first time.
If they don't know, they don't understand, then they keep doing the same mistake.
Right, and
But
I-
it's not just the United States.
Well, I understand that, but back
That
to
thing can happen in
back-
South America.
Well, you know what? Back to my question though. Do you think the voter's going to be turned off by what he said on 60 Minutes? And he keeps reinforcing it.
See, I don't know. I can't extrapolate people's mind.
Oh, okay. You're not a mind reader.
I wish.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You're not the.
Wouldn't you?
Well, sometimes no. I don't know. I think
Sometimes we can't even
might-
read our own mind.
it might be kind of scary because you don't really want to know what people are thinking, really. But I think if Bernie gets the nomination for Democrat, I think that's going to really hinder him in the general election come November, because a lot of people are going to remember what he said about communism, and people are starting to look at it like maybe he isn't a socialist Democrat, maybe democratic socialist.
That's
Might be
a
little
new
further.
word that they came up with. No,
I think they make it up. If
that
they
was
don't.
made up. I know that.
Because I don't think there's anything as a democratic socialist.
Oh, that. You just see the 7 or 8 Viking countries in Europe. That they have been doing for over 70 years.
Yeah, but they're getting away from that. They're starting to get away from that. And
They aren't. The
yeah,
problem they
yeah.
are having, there is a unbalanced situation because of Muslims and black people from Africa coming. So
Well,
that
no,
created
you're
a
talking about
different.
immigration.
Right.
refugees,
That's it.
immigration.
Everything won't go. No, something happened here. Disrupt the situation here.
But you know what?
That's what the countries are. Those
You
countries are having,
you got,
and they have to balance the things out.
but you know, at this point,
They're not gonna stop being a Democrat, like Bernie's saying now, Democratic socialist.
or democratic communist. Anyway, that'd be the next thing.
Nearby.
Oh my God. My God. Anyway, so we'll wait and see what happens on Super Tuesday, and we'll see how it shakes out. But I think at this point it's a two-horse race. That's what I think. It's a two-horse race. Anyway, has anybody out there thought about starting their own podcast? Well, when me and Louie decided to start ours, we didn't know what to do, where to go, how to get it all done, and we found Anchor FM. Anchor's your one-stop shop for uploading, hosting, and distributing your podcast. And you could be heard on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, just to name a few. Really, really simple to use. You can get started right away in 15 minutes, and best of all, it doesn't cost you anything to use their service, and you could possibly get paid to podcast. So if you like more information, just go to anchor.fm/start. That's anchor.fm/start.
That's right.
And they'll get you hooked up and get you on to the world of podcasting.
That's right.
Okay, so now moving on.
Move on.
Let's talk about the coronavirus. That's the big topic.
Well, we had a lot of other things to do.
Well, no, the coronavirus, and I'm going to tell you why. We had the first death in the United States from the coronavirus from someone who didn't even travel to China, didn't go anywhere.
So this is spreading, no matter how.
Okay.
Nobody, they can't even figure how the guy. That was in Washington.
It's Washington State, Seattle, Seattle.
No, King County.
Well,
that's what
Seattle.
I know.
That's Seattle. King County is Seattle. Yes, I know that.
And the worst is, well, see, that happened about 3 or 4 days ago. Trump comes in front of the net of the cameras and says, we don't have that kind of a problem here. Sort of. In 1 week, we're going to have 0. And in 2 weeks, we're going to have the vaccine. The ones who really know, they say at least 18 months before you can even figure out how to make a vaccine.
Okay. Anyway,
now,
they're testing the vaccine on the one couple. Actually, it's the man that was on that cruise ship. You know, and then they flew him back to Nebraska or
we don't have the vaccine.
Ebola. They're thinking that the vaccine they had for Ebola is going to work on this. So they're testing it right now. They're testing it right now. Okay.
He might kill the guy.
Well, he's at this point, but also too the statistics, the flu. You know how many people die from the flu every year in the United States? It's about 60,000 on an average year. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more.
Even with the vaccine.
Even with the flu shot, it's the same. So, this is probably along the same lines as this, okay?
We don't know yet.
But anyway, there's no reason to panic. And that's why...
No, we don't have to panic.
But the media outlets, some of the media outlets are just...
See, that's the problem. That's what Trump started.
No,
He
Pelosi
started.
Pelosi did.
No, after. Because he started to politicize. He started to point the finger at the Democrats and the so-called fake news. He's the fake one. I'm getting to a point, I don't think Trump is lying anymore.
What do you mean?
I think he's completely demented.
Oh my God.
Because everything he opens his mouth is against everybody else throughout throughout the world.
So was he wrong on appointing Mike Pence on this VB to point
Damn
that?
right he
Oh
was
my
wrong.
God! Yeah. Okay. Why don't you go hang out with AOC? Bernie's
I
right
don't
hand
care
woman.
about her. I'm talking about
She
Mike.
politicized it. She politicized
Now,
it.
you wanna know something? People talk about a lot of BS, especially our
Now
president.
we're back to speculation.
See, I don't
The
like to
media-
speculate on that.
The
I
media
don't,
is
no,
speculating.
no. They are just showing what they get. That's the difference.
I don't know. I beg to differ on that.
No, I
Because I've
don't
seen
beg
some-
it.
I've been seeing some conflicting
I
reports.
don't
about
beg
that.
it because
Now-
what you see in different angles than I see.
Then why are they blaming the president for the virus?
That's not.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
I
I've seen it on CNN, MSNBC.
I never see
I did. They're blaming Trump.
I watched
It's Trump's
CNN.
fault because he didn't you know he tried to close the borders. They fought him over
That
that.
has nothing to do with that.
Well, I think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, so why did Turkey close their borders? You know, with Iran. Why are the countries around the world closing their borders? Because they don't want it to spread.
You wanna know something?
That's what it is.
No matter what we do at this point,
Okay.
that's gonna be for the shame. It's gonna be very difficult to stop this freaking virus.
Okay.
And I can say it's Trump's, well, what the heck. I consider his fault the fact that he goes in front of the cameras and say what he said. That was second. He vice president. What the heck? Pence is. He's a physician. That is he a scientist. I don't even know if he was a good governor.
The person who is his actual person
I
has
saw.
worked under 3 different presidents from the CDC.
I saw this morning.
Okay.
So he's the one who should be in charge, not
No,
Pence.
it's a woman. It's a woman.
Oh, I saw a guy.
No, that's from the CDC. Okay.
Wow.
But they're coming out and they're saying, you know, you do the same precautions that you do with the flu. You wash your hands. You know, you don't, you know, even the governor of Nevada, Steve Sisolak said there's no reason to panic. Treat it exactly like the flu. You have to treat it like the flu because right
probably-
now there's an unknown about it. I understand that. Okay.
That's the
All
the
right,
difference
but as
between-
long as everybody
we keep it tight.
practices, you know, good hygiene,
Right.
and if you're sick, stay home. You know, don't go out in public. You know,
Now,
you know,
there
that's
is
the main
something
thing.
else about masks.
That's and the mask. I heard they didn't work very well either.
No. What I found out, as a matter of fact, I had something else. What?
Anyway, keep going.
The mask doesn't protect you.
No.
No way.
No.
But if you feel like you should be coughing and you don't know why the cough you are having,
Right. Correct.
so you use the mask to protect everybody
So
else.
you don't project stuff into
That's
the
what I'm
air.
talking about.
Right.
But
It's
not
not a barrier. It's not a barrier.
As a matter of fact, you know what I saw this morning? I got it from somebody from Brazil. How to make a homemade mask.
Okay.
So,
Very
in
nice.
4 minutes.
All right.
You know, I couldn't.
Let me get one to cover my whole body.
Now, just here
Right.
to protect people from if you had.
If you're sick. Right. I understand that. I understand that.
You know what happened? I
What?
tried to share it
Right.
throughout. I even tried to our page.
Right.
You know what happened?
Uh-uh.
I got 3 warnings that I was breaking international laws.
All righty.
Happened this month.
All right.
I can spread it.
Anyway, as soon as they come arrest you, I'll see what the bail is. We'll try to get you a lawyer, an attorney, okay? All right. Anyway, now everybody updated on the coronavirus, but it's like we said, there's no reason to panic out there. So
No.
we just gotta be cool. Just do your normal routine. If you're sick, stay home. Don't go out and spread anything and
Oh,
stay
you
your
can make
position.
make a mess just from a paper towel.
Right.
I saw it.
I know.
So easy.
There's ways to do. There's ways to do it. Anyway, we're at our part of the podcast we like to call our shame pile. It's where we shame people, places, countries, things, and sometimes each other. Anyway, we'll,
China.
okay, elaborate quickly.
Do I have to?
Okay, China.
Beautiful China.
Okay, all right. So,
Beautiful communist China.
beautiful communist China. Well, maybe Bernie will go over there and visit. Okay. Anyway.
I don't know about that.
Anyway, my shame is anybody that tries to politicize this coronavirus and blame people for it. You know whose fault it is. I don't care on both sides. On both sides, you can't
Right.
politicize this because this is a threat to the American
We
people.
don't want, not just American
Yeah,
people.
but for sure,
Listen,
we're in this country.
nobody, do it.
Yeah,
Ah, thank you, I didn't know.
yeah, we're in this country.
Listen, nobody throughout the world wants to happen now what happened in 1818
I know,
with the flu.
the Spanish flu. Yeah, that was. But see, that's a different time.
But-
But anyway, that's my shame because anybody that makes this a political issue
You
is
can't politicize.
because this is
You are wrong.
It's way wrong, and so I believe that it shouldn't be politicized. But there's people out there doing it. So anyway, that's your shame. I shame you, whoever does that. Okay. Anyway, that's our podcast for this week. And we want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week on Garage Door Politics.
Have a good day.
All right.
Have a good day, Greg.
You too.
Thank you very much.
All right.
And thank you very much, our viewers.